What's just been uncovered inside Ferrari has left the entire paddock stunned. And for once, it's not a driver, it's not a strategist, and it's not even the tyres. It's the car itself. Because after weeks of mysterious underperformance, missed podiums, and growing frustration from Lewis Hamilton, Ferrari has finally admitted the truth. The SF-25 has a hidden flaw. One so fundamental, so deeply embedded in its hybrid system, that it's been sabotaging Hamilton's races without anyone realising, until now. When Lewis Hamilton crossed the finish line in Spain, there was no joy, no celebration, no optimism. Just a silence so thick it could be cut with a knife. Behind closed doors, engineers pored over pages of data, re-watched telemetry logs, and scrutinised every system in the car. And what they found has triggered the most radical shift in Ferrari's development philosophy this season. This isn't just another upgrade. This is a technical intervention so extreme, so critical, that insiders are calling it a reset. A reset of how the SF-25 behaves under pressure. A reset of how Hamilton fights on Sundays. A reset of how Ferrari defines itself going forward. You see, this upgrade isn't about shiny new wings or visible aerodynamic tweaks. No, this is deep, invisible, silent. It lives inside the electronic soul of the car. Inside the deployment algorithms, the power management software, the thermal maps and energy thresholds. Ferrari has identified the very point where the SF-25 shuts down its fight, the very glitch that cost Hamilton his momentum in Barcelona. And now they're rewriting the rules from the inside out. And here's the twist. These changes aren't just technical, they're personal. They've been built specifically around Lewis Hamilton, around his style, his throttle inputs, his late race aggression, his need for confidence under braking and instant response on corner exit. For the first time, Ferrari isn't asking Hamilton to adapt to the SF-25. They're reshaping the SF-25 to fit Hamilton. So the question now is simple. Will it work? Will this silent, invisible upgrade finally unleash the Hamilton Ferrari promised us all at the start of 2025? Or is this just another desperate attempt to salvage a project that's been slipping through their fingers? If you want to understand exactly what this upgrade is, how it works, and why it could redefine the second half of the season, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us until the very end, because what's happening inside Maranello right now might just change everything. This is where everything changes, because what Fred Vasseur revealed after the Spanish Grand Prix wasn't just another technical excuse. It was the first real confirmation that something deep inside the SF-25 is broken. According to Ferrari's team principal, both cars were affected by the same mysterious issue in the final stint. A loss of performance that couldn't be explained by tyres, strategy, or driver error. But while Leclerc managed to hold on and salvage a podium, Hamilton? He was left exposed, vulnerable. Let down once again by a machine that simply refused to cooperate. Why? Because Hamilton's style is built on precision. He brakes late, rotates the car sharply, and demands instant response from the throttle on exit. It's a style that requires total trust in the power unit. And when that trust breaks, when the engine lags, when the energy doesn't deploy, when the rear starts to slide and there's nothing coming from the MGU-K to stabilise it, Hamilton's advantage disappears. That's what happened in Barcelona. Not a driver problem, a systems failure. So what is Ferrari doing about it? The answer is as ambitious as it is invisible. Behind the scenes in Maranello, engineers have begun a complete recalibration of the SF-25's powertrain logic. We're not talking about adding horsepower or bolting on a new component. We're talking about rewriting how the car thinks, how it decides in real time when to deliver energy, how much to deliver, and under what conditions. It's a full reprogramming of the hybrid power unit's intelligence, and it's been designed with one goal: make the car think like Hamilton. Let's break that down. In a high-stress racing scenario, think safety car restart, tyre degradation at lap 45, battling for position with DRS pressure from behind. Milliseconds matter. And right now, the SF-25 is reacting too slowly. It's holding energy when it should release it. It's protecting systems when it should be attacking. The upgrade? It changes all of that. Through a new predictive deployment model, the car will anticipate Hamilton's needs. Not guess. Anticipate. If he's approaching a corner where grip is fading, the system adjusts. If temperatures are climbing, it reallocates power flow to maintain performance. If the battery is running hot, it shifts the cooling priorities without forcing the driver to back off. It's Ferrari's most advanced digital intervention yet. And it's being tailored specifically for Lewis, not Leclerc, not simulator averages, not theoretical driving models, for the instincts of a 7-time world champion who needs the car to feel like an extension of his reflexes, not a robotic calculation. But this goes beyond hardware and software. This is psychological warfare, a battle for belief. Ferrari knows that if Hamilton starts doubting the project, it's game over, not just for 2025, but for the entire partnership. And that's why this upgrade is more than just a fix. It's a signal, a sign that Ferrari hears him, that they're not ignoring the radio messages, that they're not brushing aside his frustration. They're answering it with action, with engineering, with change. And let's be honest, the timing couldn't be more crucial. We're entering a phase of the calendar that could define Hamilton's season. Austria, Silverstone, Spa. Power-hungry circuits where every watt of ERS deployment matters. Where a hesitation in the system means getting overtaken. Where energy recovery strategy can decide whether you're fighting for P3 or falling into P8. If this upgrade works, if Ferrari has genuinely cracked the code, Hamilton could flip the script. He could go from questioning his team to leading it. Because what Ferrari is trying to give him isn't just power, it's predictability, it's trust. It's the confidence that when he asks for performance at the end of a race, when everything's overheating, when the tyres are gone, when the championship points are on the line, the car will deliver. And that's the part fans won't see. You won't notice it in a front wing. You won't catch it in a diffuser tweak, but you will see it in how Hamilton drives, in how he attacks late race stints, in how he fights, not just with experience, but with fire. Because the real battle isn't between Ferrari and Red Bull, it's between Hamilton and the car beneath him. And this upgrade might be the start of a truce. But here's the catch. It has to work now. There's no time